You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, the press conference with Colorado head coach Deion Sanders is still going on. But now we know exactly what he was dealing with this past offseason. Now, when me and Rosen did our first video a few hours back, there was a rumor going around that he actually had cancer, namely bladder cancer.
Yeah.
Yep. That has now been confirmed by Deion Sanders and his doctors at this press conference. However, we got some great news, man. He's cancer-free. That's very good news.
That's good because that's not a great cancer to have.
No.
At all. So
no.
I'm glad it seems like he come out the other side.
I'm assuming that he probably got diagnosed April or so. Remember that clip we watched with him talking about his will? That was in May. Right. And he was probably really, really scared and thinking, man, I ain't going to be here.
Well, something else that was brought up actually is that he seemed to be in an awfully big rush to get Shadur Sanders and Travis Hunter's jerseys at their Ring of Honor, their Colorado Hall of Fame retirement, so to speak.
Right.
Get that pushed through awfully fast. All right. Now there's a number of different reasons that could be. It could be, hey, his health's getting bad. He don't know if he's going to be able to keep coaching there, or he's going to decide to take another job somewhere else.
Dallas Cowboys.
Well, but nonetheless, and it does make you wonder, is that the reason that Deion didn't take the Dallas job? Is it possible? Because I would think he would have had to have started battling this. You said April. I'm thinking back in like January or something. In order to be built back up, to get back on the sideline for football games and everything that's going to entail, the active nature of it, going, I would assume, chemo, radiation. I mean, I don't know what all, but that that can make you sick, all this, Well,
I did watch this clip here.
Yeah.
And I don't think he had any symptoms. We know he's been dealing with vascular stuff, and he gets checkups on that, and doctor's going to talk about it here in this clip. Might as well just go ahead and show it right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's only like 2 minutes here. But in typical Deion fashion, man, he has to make this a show. Got the big cowboy hat and overalls, and he has two doctors on both sides of him. Let's check this out.
I love it. That's good.
Yeah. Here we go.
Let's kind of give them, let's walk them through. Can we do that? Is that okay with you all? That we walk you through? Let's go, Law.
Okay, so as you guys know, Coach has his other health issues, his vascular stuff. So every year, Coach goes for a CT scan of his vascular pattern to make sure, the blood clots are away. So with this scan, everything turned out really great from the vascular side. About 2 weeks later, we get a text from his primary care doctor that said, I need to talk to you and Coach. We need to refer you guys to a urologist. So about 3 days later, we go see a urologist. They go in for a quick procedure. The urologist told us, hey, within 10 minutes, I can tell you guys if he's going to need another procedure or if we just need to do these follow-up appointments. And the doctor told us, okay, you guys are going to need another procedure. I'm going to refer you to my colleague, Dr. Kurkasia. But at this point, you have a bladder tumor. And from there, we'll go get it removed. And then Dr. Kurkasia, go ahead.
Yeah, so we proceeded with removal of the bladder tumor. It showed a very aggressive.
Let's go backwards because you guys gave me options that scared me to death.
Oh, well, once we knew.
We'll get there.
I'll
get there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We removed the tumor. It was very high grade, invading through the bladder wall, not into the muscle layer, something we call very high risk, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. So we did discuss options. We discussed some options of treatment in the bladder, and we discussed bladder removal as well. Given his commitments to his family and to the team, elected to undergo a bladder removal. We performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder. And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
You can clap, it's okay.
Yeah, so they have it. So it seems like he only had surgery.
Okay, so, so he literally, did you know you could have a fake bladder put in? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was an option, bro.
Yeah, they said they created a new bladder. I didn't know about that.
I didn't either. We created a new bladder and put it in. I mean, that's cool. That is cool. It's cool that they were able to do that and him not have to. If he dodged radiation and he dodged chemo, then the recovery time is going to greatly drop.
Yeah. Because
it's those things, trust me, I've been around enough cancer in my life. It's those things that really can knock a person down during the treatment process. I mean, you're dealing with extreme nausea, sickness, tend to lose a lot of weight. It is, you lose your hair.
Yeah.
All kinds of things happen.
Yeah, the treatment seems to be worse than the disease.
In a lot of cases, it can be. And, full disclosure, my father had prostate cancer twice. Okay. And he had the radiation. The second time he got it, it was like, nah, I ain't doing nothing. And my dad said, I ain't doing nothing because I know what the radiation did to him the first time around. And he was like, it wasn't worth it, as far as he was concerned. And it was because of the toll it took on his body. Well, my dad wasn't coaching college football, So I can only imagine. Now, my dad was extremely active and he was still working when he got it the first time. But, hey, this is good news. It is, because
it is.
There's certain things we look for as football fans now going into college season. Deion Sanders in Colorado and how they recover from losing 2 NFL picks and actually a third because Shiloh signed an undrafted contract with the Buccaneers. So they lost their quarterback, Shadur. That's obviously a huge story. They lost Travis, two-way player, obviously a huge story. So how does Deion come out the other side with that? And let's be real. 2 very interesting things in college football. Deion Sanders at Colorado and Bill Belichick at North Carolina.
Yeah.
And so at least I'm happy we're not denied. I'm happy that he's healthy and that's awesome. And then I'm happy that we get, we root for interesting, especially in our business, and Deion's interesting.
Very interesting.
The whole damn family's interesting. Let's be real.
I mean, he was interesting when he was with the Falcons, with the Jerry Curl, and the Falcons sucked. He was still interesting back then. But let the talk of the Dallas Cowboys start again, man.
Okay.
Brian Schottenheimer, you're on the clock now.
I'm so, dude, did you see me smiling before you even said anything? My next words were, is Brian Schottenheimer one and done? Is that brother one and done? You better don't even unpack the bags. Live out of a hotel room in DFW. Don't unpack the bags, because I think now we got a pretty good idea why Deion might not have taken the Dallas Cowboys job.
Probably worried about his health.
And that coach looks like a one and done kind of coach.
Yeah. And know, Jerry Jones said he talked to Deion about the job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, seriously. And look, if it ain't Deion, it'll be Jason Witten. Brian Schottenheimer ain't staying around long, no matter what. Unless he wins. Maybe he's got some of his dad. I don't know.
If he goes 13 13-4, yeah, he'll probably keep his job.
Oh yeah, he won't go nowhere. But
yeah, I don't think we're going 13-4. I predicted we're going to win
7-10 is feeling awfully right.
The Cowboys fan of me says we're going 9-8, but it's probably going to be like 8-9.
8-9, 7-10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the talent to win 10 or 12 games. You do. But Jerry won't pay for a coach yet.
He'll pay for a coach, but he wants a coach he can control.
Well, yeah, but he needs. Look, Belichick ought to be there right now. Let's be honest.
How is it, man? In the offseason, you have Belichick on the market, you have Pete Carroll on the market, Harbaugh's on the market, and you select Brian Schottenheimer? I mean, when is the next time you're going to have that many great coaches on the market?
Vrabel was on the market too.
Yeah, he was on the market too.
Yeah, if you're going to bring in an old guy, I mean, Pete Carroll looks like he's 25 years old out there for the Raiders right now. I mean, it's yeah. This is interesting. Now we've got the Cowboys part of all this. And if it's not the Cowboys, I'm sorry, Colorado fans, but you really believe Florida State won't eventually call Deion? If things go around there, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. But there you have it, guys. Deion Sanders, cancer free.
Good.
That's good news. Great news, man. Now focus on football. Jerry Jones, keep that head coaching office warm for Deion maybe for next season. We'll see. Anything else, Rhodes?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Peace. We're out.
Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.